Hey, welcome back. My name is Celia Calcaraz and I am a licensed realtor here in Metro Detroit. Today I want to talk to you about appraisals, appraisal guarantees in particular, because they are crucial in today's market, whether you are a buyer or a seller. So I am going to try to keep this short because it's not a fun topic. It's not exciting by any means, but it is important, especially if you are looking to buy or sell a home, because appraisal guarantees are huge right now. And honestly, without one, your offer might not even get looked at, because they are just so important because of the value of homes just skyrocketing with homes. I know we've been putting offers in $50,000 over the list price and not getting them accepted. So I'm just gonna give you some situations / scenarios to kind of make it as easy as possible, because they can get really confusing. So say a home is listed at $100,000. There's multiple offers. So you say, I am going to guarantee the appraisal. We'll start there. And you're saying, I'm gonna pay $150 and I'm guaranteeing the appraisal. What that means is, if the appraiser values your home at $100, that list price, you are guaranteeing $50,000 out of your own pocket without financing. So the point of appraisals to start is your lender is justifying the mortgage that they're giving. They're justifying how much you're paying the house so they can hold it as collateral. It doesn't matter if you're putting $50,000 down, they still have to justify that price. So if you say, I'm guaranteeing $150,000, you have to pay whatever that difference is. If the appraisal comes in and it's only valued at $80,000, you have to pay $70,000 out of pocket without financing, cash, not including down payment, closing costs, nothing. But a lot of people are doing appraisal guarantee gaps. So that means, stop talking with my hands. That means I will pay, they put in offers that say, if the home's listed at $100,000, I'm going to pay $150, but I'm only guaranteeing $10,000 over the appraised value. So in that instance, if the appraisal comes back at $100, they're guaranteeing $10,000, so they're going to pay $110. That means that $10,000 is coming out of their pocket still without financing, cash. But if the appraisal comes back and it's at $150, they're not responsible for it, as long as they said that the appraisal is not to exceed the purchase price of $150. So if it comes back at $140, they still have to pay the $150. If it comes back at $145, they only have to pay $5, because it's only up to that $150. It's capped at $150, and they only have to pay $10,000. So if it's valued at $120, they have to pay $130. If it's valued at $80, they have to pay $90. And those are crucial right now. You know, people are paying, they're guaranteeing $20,000, $30,000, $50,000, or they're agreeing to pay all of it. If your appraisal comes back at the purchase price of $150, then you're golden. You don't have to pay anything extra. Something else that's super important that I think people get confused with is, say I put an offer for $150 on a $100,000 property. That was listed at $100,000. I put an offer for $150. They're just trying to justify that $150. It could have, likely not, could have appraised for $160, but they're just trying to justify your offer of $150. Sometimes it can come in above value, but normally they're just trying to justify your price, saying yes, it is worth $150 in our eyes as well. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it couldn't have gone higher. They're just trying to justify your price. Also, just because you know someone who is an appraiser does not mean that that's what your appraisal is going to come in at. This is a human's opinion. A licensed appraiser be it, but it depends on the appraiser. You could have 5 different appraisers and get 5 different appraisal values. I know, but it's how it goes. So you can contest an appraisal, but it's not like the easiest thing in the world, and you have to prove it and a whole bunch of things, and you have to pay for it again. So hopefully your appraisal comes back at how you want it, and you know, just having those appraisal gaps right now are really crucial. And if you're a seller, you want those appraisal guarantees, because if the appraisal, you usually don't get the appraisal back until a few weeks into the process. So if something comes back and the buyer says I'm walking away, then you have to start completely over, put your home back on the market, or call other people that had offers, and you're starting over. So it's really important for the sellers for that reason, because they care more about that than honestly the purchase price sometimes, because they want to make sure that it gets to the closing table more than anything. Even if they don't get as much at the end, they just want to make sure that they get through that transaction. And that's why those are so popular right now, when people are offering, you know, at least 50 grand over the listing price and going from there. So that's kind of like my little synopsis on appraisals. If you want to know more information, I would love to give you some more information about them, because I'm kind of like weirdly passionate about appraisals. I don't know why, but I would love to give you I would love to give you more information. Please just reach out to me. I'll leave some of my contact information below. But thanks for stopping by. If you haven't subscribed, I would so appreciate it if you did. And share this with anybody who is either looking to buy a home or sell their own home. And send any referrals my way if you have them. That would be super cool. I mean, why not, right? But seriously, thank you so much. And I look forward to talking to you soon about something important. Something that's coming in June 2021 in this market that everyone needs to know. See you later. Bye.